Today on the Tiger Lacrosse Report, we'll preview the Tigers game against the Oregon Ducks. Get ready, fans. The Tiger Lacrosse Report starts now. Hello fans and welcome to the Tiger Lacrosse Report. I'm your host, Ben Rosenbaum. After a quick road trip up to Monmouth, the Tigers are back inside Johnny Unitas Stadium to play host to the Oregon Ducks. The game will be the First Responders Appreciation Day for the Tigers as well. As always, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Sonia LaMonica. And Coach, first of all, Hometown Heroes Appreciation Game, celebrating first responders. It's a cause close to home for a lot of these girls. There's numerous girls who have family members, relatives in, police officers, firefighters, ambulance, military. So it's really an important cause for this team.
Yeah, absolutely. An important cause for anybody to really show that appreciation and understand the work that these individuals are going out and putting themselves on the line every day and serving their country in different ways. But yeah, we've got obviously a number of players on our team that, whether it's dads who are police officers or involved in the fire department. We've got a lot of that. So it's really neat, not just for those service people, but also giving a kudos to some of our parents that are in our stands and at every game and big supporters of our program. But at the end of the day, it's great perspective for our players and something that we talk about.
And turning to the Oregon Ducks, 6-3 overall, 3-1 in their conference play so far. First-year coach Katrina Dowd comes in from UNC, and she's got them off to a really good start.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement surrounding their program right now as they are working to recreate their identity. So, and they've got some great players, some great skills, and they just gave Colorado a great battle where they sort of fought back and, were able to score. Able to score when they needed to, but came up short. So, we're excited to see Oregon. We haven't had them here at Johnny U for a number of years. We played them a few years ago. So it'll be interesting. They'll be a new team to what we saw. But as always, we're more focused on the things that we're doing and continue to get better.
Coach Dowd, previously, as I mentioned, assistant at UNC, offensive coordinator for the Tar Heels, had them ranked 5th in the nation in scoring. This is a team that's going to come in, and they have the talent to do it as well. They're a high-scoring team.
Yeah, no question. Like any game, draws will be important so that we can really dictate the tempo, and we can put our offense to work and really demonstrate that we have a great offensive unit and with a lot of threats and. To really keep Oregon on their toes. We may see some different things from defensively, but, we'll be ready to, create offense if we need to, or if they're creating offense for us, to handle that pressure. Whichever way it goes, it's important that we come out and play our game.
Their goalkeeper, Becca Katzen, starter for all 9 games. She's averaging just over 10 goals a game against. How important is it going to be for you guys to get early shots on goal and maybe, also some goals as well and get her and the defense back on their heels early?
Yeah, that's always tough. I think we did a good job of that in our last game too, was really coming out strong and not just taking the first opportunity that comes along, being really patient. I think we've shown great patience offensively. And working and grinding for sort of the great opportunities, high percentage opportunities that make it very hard for even great goalies to come up with saves. So that'll be important that we keep building on that going into this game, that we come out of the gate strong and make sure that we're, playing well as a unit, that we have our dynamic ball movement, and that we're doing plenty of moving off ball and leveraging with our defenders. And if we can do those things, I think we'll be able to generate some great looks.
You've had a really tough non-conference schedule against ranked opponents, Stony Brook, Penn State, Notre Dame, Florida. Oregon not ranked. but still a really good team. And we talked last show about
Yeah.
the mindset, not trying
Yeah.
to look over teams. How important is the mindset going to be to make your girls not pay attention that there's no ranking in front of this team, but they're
Yeah.
still really good?
Honestly, that's sort of my approach throughout the course of a season, any year, is you go one game at a time. You can't put too much emphasis on your opponent. There's certainly some strategy and pieces that you want to be able to bring to the table, but really it's critical that we're continuing to focus on us and that we treat every game as highly important. And again, we're trying to better ourselves, really. So I like to sort of put the focus on us trying to beat the last Towson team that was on the field and be better than that team. And if we can keep doing that, we're just going to get stronger and stronger, be playing our best lacrosse late into the season, hopefully.
Sam Brookhart doesn't score all the goals all the time, but more often than not, she gets the assist on those goals.
Yeah.
Teams are starting to pay attention to her now.
Yeah.
You know, before they were watching Gillingham and Caitlin Montalbano and Natalie in Telecamp.
Yeah.
But they're starting to scout Sam a lot more, and they're trying to cut off those quick passes. How has Sam adjusted her game to be aware of the fact that defenses are keying on her now as the one who gets things going?
Yeah, it's, Sam's a big cog obviously in that unit, and she's been just silently doing a lot of things, quietly producing, and it's been great. We saw an adjustment in our last game, of shutting Sam off, and I think our adjustments were great. We've got to be ready for those adjustments, and those are things that we talk about, we work through in our prep, just in case, It's always important that you've got some aces up your sleeve, and that you don't put all your eggs into one basket on just one player, that we've got to be able to adjust and adapt. And, Sam, she's such a team player. She knows lacrosse. She knows how to play the game, and with her adjustments, she just did a great job in maybe a different role in that half of the game. So, yeah, we may see more of Sam trying to get sort of shut off to maybe take away some of the play that we work through. But I think we're ready for that, and we've got the personnel as a unit that they adapt and they adjust nicely.
All right, should be a good one at the U.
Yep.
The Tigers and Ducks are set for a 2:30 opening draw. The game will be broadcasted on the Lac Sports Network and will be simulcasted on TowsonTigers.com. I'll also have a call on TowsonTigers.com starting at 2:15. Coach, thanks for joining us, and good luck against the Ducks.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, fans, for joining us. For head coach Sonia LaMonica, I'm Ben Rosenbaum. Hope to see you at the U, and as always, go Tigers.